What's up, kid?
Hi.
You ready to get started?
Yeah.
It's not quite dry yet, but we're gonna see if we can get it to start, even though the motor's locked up. Let's get it on there.
Squat.
She'd rather bend over and freaking work on the thing and hurt her back the whole time. We'll see how long that lasts.
It's up. Push it in.
Try to go. Oh. You got it.
Pinch myself.
Oh, it's already loose.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see how bad this looks. Dude, it looks like it's brand new. Holy crap. That's a brand new... It doesn't even look like it's ever fired. So anyway, before the GoPro did GoPro things and decided to repair my file, I was saying this spark plug is stinking brand new. Like, holy cow, brand new. Alright, so we have no spark at all. I'm deciding whether we're gonna just replace the engine or if we want to start swapping parts out till we get spark. I'm gonna pull this whole thing back off and see what the flywheel key looks like. But I mean, it doesn't really take a whole lot to make spark when you have a magnet and it's all right here. You know what I mean? As long as they're gapped properly, which they may not be, that may be our entire problem. We may try that before we scrap this project, but we're gonna give it a shot. And then I don't know, what do you think? You think we should buy parts, or you think we should just go get a motor and give you some more power?
We should get a motor.
All right, let's see if we can get this one running, and then we'll give up. All right, I've been farting around with this thing for a couple of hours trying to figure out why I wouldn't get spark. And I took off the magneto, I took off the wheel, the flywheel, I sanded the magnets, I gapped it, and it still didn't have spark. So I figured this was bad. And then I watched a video and they said to pull off your kill switch because that switch might be bad, and instantly we got spark. Unfortunately, it still won't start even on starter fluid, and when I poured starter fluid in, it started leaking out of here. So I might mess with this a little bit tomorrow, but I think at this point I'm gonna spend more money replacing whatever needs to go over this, if I can even find one, and probably a carburetor and probably a whole bunch of stuff. So I think at that point we're gonna buy a $130 engine and just stick it on here. So we'll do that tomorrow. Finally, compression and spark, no boom. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but I cannot get it to fire even one time. Starting fluid, nothing. I'm just not sure. So I'm looking for an engine, but while I was doing that, I also wanted to get a chain guard. So I'm gonna pull this rest of this one off, I guess, instead of drilling holes in this, and bolt it on, and I'll be right back. All right, so I had a hell of an adventure. You can tell the pink thing is gone. And a little no more escargot. On the way back, somebody messaged me and told me they had something for me to pick up. Oh, it is literally the exact same engine that comes on this mini bike, brand new. It's a 3.5 horsepower Tecumseh. It's exactly the same engine, same gas tank, same everything is the same, except I'm not sure about the carburetor. We'll have to check that out. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna watch Nicholas mess with his brand new Rover Mini, which is awesome. So I'm gonna start tearing this thing apart and see if I can get it to run before I put a whole lot of effort in moving it over there. I'm gonna get it running over here first. All right, so round two with these weird Tecumseh mowers. I don't know what people are doing with these things, but there's my spark plug. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Literally no gap at all. It's touching. I don't know if that means they put the wrong plug in it and the piston hit it. Maybe it's the wrong plug. It's definitely not the plug in the other 3.5 horsepower Tecumseh. But no gap at all. So I'm gonna gap it, put it back in, and I guess we'll see if the piston hits it. And then I guess I have a new spark plug over there we could try if this one doesn't work. Freaking weird. All right, so I picked this up from a really cool guy out in Garner. And he told me that his Nate or somebody he knew had it under their porch for a lot of years and it didn't run. And they thought it was the carburetor, so they bought a carburetor rebuild kit. It's right there on the floor. Right there, that little plastic bag.
The roof's a little sun faded.
And when I pulled that out, it had no spark plug gap. So I think the very first thing we do, we already checked it does have spark. I'm gonna just see if I can get it to start.
That is non-turbo Margina price. Alright? Windows, they all work, they all go down. Look at that, power seats. Even has this. Non-smoking, surprisingly.
All right, so that one runs fine. So let the disassembly begin. I'm gonna start tearing the rototiller part of the thing off of this and then swap that motor and then we should be back in business. Let's get to it.
I do have to say, the last couple cars have really...
We swapped the exhaust from engine 1 to engine 2. We're ready to put it in. Let's go.